Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh yeah, there's my bitch.
Remember, the ball must travel 10 yards. It's loose. Mud Dogs football.
Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Rise and grind. Yes, rise and grind on this Monday, this wet Monday morning. And we are gone, baby. Yes.
Call ended.
We got a deluge a little while ago. My little Daisy was crying half the night. It's been raining all night. But we needed the rain. Especially since my lawn guy cut my lawn way too short. It's probably going to burn up. I'm going to take that off of the central air price now. I'm joking, Scott. I'm joking. Yeah, he went a little low on the lawn, on the lawn, and I'm a little worried it's going to burn up. So anyway, good morning. Rise and grind on a Monday. We sit here 3 weeks to the day that the players report. At first official practice is on the 22nd, but the Dallas Cowboys report to Oxnard on the 21st. So 3 weeks from today, they'll be reporting. I hope the players are getting themselves in gear. It's funny. Whatever Dallas does, it's always going to turn to shit. How did they win? How did they win 5 Super Bowls, right? How did they have any success? Again, Dallas has had a lot of success over the last 20 years. It's just not playoff success. Wins, look at the numbers, but it's not good enough. I get it. So, but, we're seeing a lot of ridiculousness. Why? I'll tell you why. There's nothing to talk about. Which is why I started the NFC East clash amongst Eagles, Commandos, Giants, and Cowboys fans. It's a fan show. I bring fans on, not experts or content creators necessarily. It's for the fans. It's for the channel members. But I bring it on and we talk about the topics, and it's, you're listening to the haters because, Dallas self. If you troll the Dallas Cowboys itself, that's the fact. Yeah, they haven't won a Super Bowl in 30 years. Okay. What does that really mean? That's a part of history. Do they need to do well? Yeah, they do, but the skins on the wall are the skins on the wall. I mean, that's just how it works. Super Bowls, prior to the Super Bowl era, they didn't even track sacks. You look at the record book, and you got only thing that they really track is when they started keeping track of sacks. There's been players that have played long before the Super Bowl that deserve, that probably you hear legend stories about players, having 8-9 sacks in a game. We'll never know, right? Because they never kept the stats, kind of like the Wilt Chamberlain 100-point game. I believe it was at the Hershey Arena, yes, where he had his 100 points. Legend grows. But anyway, back to football. This thing where Mike Florio, yes, his name is Mike Florio, of Pro Football Talk, who I definitely like, because, just for content as far as information. It's good that, it's good. Mike Florio, good. Colin Cowherd, he's the same guy who said that Carson Wentz was a Maserati and Dak Prescott was a Corvette. Now, Carson Wentz's career has went into the tank. He's not even starting. Dak is still starting. Okay, so use his opinion with a grain of salt, because you know where he comes from. He comes from, let's shit on the Cowboys, right? Because it sells. But there's this overwhelming thought that Ryan Schottenheimer could be one and done. This comes from the no brain cell people, in my opinion. Do you not follow history of what Dallas does? They're going to give Brian Schottenheimer every opportunity, and I disagree with some of the people out there who say he's just a hand-picked stool pigeon. He got to pick his own coaching staff, and Jerry Jones had nothing to do with it. He may have had, okay, what do you think, Dad? But we really want this. It was Will McClay and Stephen Jones 100% running the draft, running the offseason, okay? Good old Jerry is just a mouthpiece at this point. I can't prove that, but just look at what's going on. Good old Jerry's just a mouthpiece. Will McClay and Stephen Jones are running this football team. I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. But I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing, right? If you're Stephen Jones and it's out there, right? You finally got... Stephen Jones finally has got the title now, right? Of owner. He's got owner now next to his name. He gonna want to win with him running the show, right? He's gonna want to win, and you've seen that. Now, are they complete? I don't believe Dallas is complete. Do I think they're going to the Super Bowl? I'm not saying that. I'd have to see more leaves fall, right, Jerry? I'd have to see more leaves fall. We're going to Dunkin's though. That's what I do know. I got me a nice latte this morning. And I got Colleen, I got her half calf, a couple shots of vanilla, a couple shots of chocolate. She always liked it caramel. She always likes it spicy.
Good morning, how can I help you?
Hey, I have an order for Brian.
All right, hold around.
Thank you. You got a hun. A little new voice. You got somebody new today. We got somebody new today. Oh, man, my neck is jacked. Oh, I'll have you know that I slept a lot better. I went and got a portable unit from Lowe's. Oh, she's got bigger guns than I do. Your gun is digging into my hip. Whoa. There it is. She's working both windows. Damn. Well, that's a little too milky for me, though. Where's the coffee in that bitch? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on now. You're holding me up. See what WIP's doing.
I heard you say yesterday that you think Ranger has now entered the Cy Young Award race.
Ranger Suarez.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Working both windows. See ya. She gave me the. Anyway, we're yeah, they're talking Phillies. Ranger Suarez. He's pitched 2 great games. But I am a little worried about his velocity. A little bit. I'm weird. This is the final year of Ranger Suarez for the Phillies. I would try and trade him before the deadline. If you're not going to re-sign him, try and trade him and get something. You got a lot of pitching in the minors, but I know they're trying to win it. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, circling back. The talking heads. If you know anything about Dallas Cowboys, you know that they don't fire coaches midway through. Now, the best thing you'll do is maybe the start of the final year. He signed a 4-year deal. The start of the final year, maybe they'll do it a year prior, but he's going nowhere, people. Sorry. He's going nowhere. So I would just tell you that get ready for the ride. There's going to be ups and downs this year. I know Eagles Drew and some of you Eagle fans just don't want to look at facts. You just want to look at what happened last year with a shit show of injuries. God forbid the Eagles lose their quarterback, both of their corners, your best defense, Jalen Carter, both your defensive ends, and an offensive lineman, Lane Johnson. God forbid you lose all of them at once. I don't want to hear any bullshit if you win 7-8 games. None. And you're so much better than us, so you should still win 10 games, right? I don't want to hear any excuses if, God forbid, you have mass injury. Because that's what it was like last year. Prior to that, we won 3 straight 12-win seasons. It's not easy. It doesn't happen a lot. Dallas wins games in the regular season, and they're going to do it again. So get ready for it. The Eat Crow. They're going to win games, even with this hard schedule. Are they going to win 12? No, I don't think so. I think they're 9-11. That's kind of where I'm at. We'll hone in as we get closer. It's easy to say when healthy. If every team is going to be healthy, of course I would pick the Eagles. Of course. But that's chalk. Chalk usually don't happen. But it is what it is. We're going to see. But to think that they're going to fire him after 1 year, you're not paying attention. Open your eyes. Use the brain cells. Dallas Cowboys, for multiple reasons, do not do that. It wouldn't be fair to Brian Schottenheimer either. There is no indication. It's quite the opposite. I know Lou Branch said, watching that Schottenheimer video was cringe. What are you talking about cringe? Remember Nick Sirianni, his opening press conference? He was talking about flowers. I know you're not local, Lou, because they were ripping Dracula from day one. And not until Dracula got studs, it's easy to sit there and say, oh, Dak sucks. And I'm with you. He has to prove it. But you didn't win a Super Bowl until you got Saquon Barkley. Right? You didn't win a Super Bowl until you got Saquon Barkley under a Jalen Hurts. I know you won one with, again, just remember, Drew, you won a Super Bowl. You're saying we can't do it, right? You're saying we can't do it, but you won a Super Bowl with Nick Foles and a group of Jay Ajayi with one knee. Right? And, you had a rotation of backs. Eagles can do it with a rotation of backs, but not Dallas. I'm not saying we're going to Super Bowl, but to just instantly poo-poo it tells me you're not being open-minded. I would just say they have to prove it. They have to prove it to us. I ain't going with we're going to the Super Bowl. I'm just trying to get to double-digit wins and then maybe get in the playoffs. That's where my mindset is. Try and get to 10 wins. Because 10 wins now is not a guarantee. 11, you're in. I don't know that Dallas can win 11 this year. I think they can, but they got to get out hot. And getting out hot means what? 6-2. Dallas gets out to 6-2, and look at the schedule. It is possible, people. Then they can win 11. I think around the holidays, it's a shit show, guys. It just is. It is not a good schedule for the Cowboys around Thanksgiving, right? That stretch of home against the Eagles, home against the Chiefs, then at Lions on Thursday Night Football. 3 games of that ilk in 11 days is not an easy task. If you win 1, you're lucky. You beat the Eagles, and then you lose the next 2. Somehow beat the Eagles and the Chiefs, you're cooking with gas. Now in the Lions game, now you're just like, hey, don't worry about what happened. We win and shit. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, I wanted to show you the train, but train's gone, baby. The train has left the building. So, don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe, everybody. Do not fall for the banana in the tailpipe. There ain't no way Brian Schottenheimer is going anywhere anytime soon. And Lou Branch, ex-channel member, where you at, brother? Be a part of the Zoom call. We need more people to represent the Eagles. We need more people. Come back. Come back. Come back. Be a part of the Zoom call, Lou. We could use a little opposite. You know, we got Drew, but then we got Bobby, who's very Bobby's very gracious and he's very knowledgeable. He just doesn't shit on the Cowboys just to shit on the Cowboys. Lou, you got a little Drew in you. I do. I think you do. Everything, the sky's falling. But, yeah, don't talk about cringe, Lou, when your coach is talking about flowers. I'm going to pull up that damn press conference and start using it. Talk about cringe. That's why my Nick Sirianni got a Super Bowl, because of that defense and Saquon. Nothing that he's scheming up. He's talking about flowers. Now, I'm not here to bust on Nick Sirianni, but don't talk about cringe. Come on, bro. That's not even. You know who else was cringe, Lou Branch? Clear! Oh, there it is. You know who else was cringe? Marty Schottenheimer was very cringe. Hall of Fame coach, Marty Schottenheimer. Very cringe. Never won a Super Bowl. Ernest Biner. Tell me if you remember Ernest Biner at the goal line. Drop it in the comments. Who did he play for? What team? Against who? What was the game? Ernest Biner. Talk about cringe. There's a gleam, Ben. There's a gleam. Now let's go get the gleam. Remember, do not fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
What y'all, the second team?
We're the first team.
Yeah, we're not gonna fall for a banana in the tailpipe.
You're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe?
It should be more natural, brother. It should flow out like this. Look, man, I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe. See, that's more natural for us. You've been hanging out with this dude too long.